Why is buying a home so stressful? Why is buying a home on the one of the top 5 stressors
It stresses
in
people
life?
out. It really
Isn't it
does.
incredible?
It does. I mean,
So,
there's a lot going on. It's a big decision. There's big numbers, but
yeah, and we like to liken this to a
it's
wedding.
the perfect analogy.
It is.
I
It's
use it
like
all the
my
time
wedding.
now. It is because a wedding is a joyous occasion,
It
just like
is,
buying a home.
and yet it's so stressful.
It is.
It's like,
We've all
oh
been there with
my
the
gosh,
tears, the wringing your hands,
oh
all the
my gosh.
decisions you got to make.
And today we're going to talk about some loan snags. What can help you? What can hinder you? Right? What are some of the top things that happen? The pitfalls, I guess,
Things that can
of
mess up
that
that
loan
closing, right?
process. And then some of this can be you as the buyer. It can be like your fault.
Well,
And so
and
this
some
is
of it
some
can
of
just
the
be
things like
circumstances.
sometimes like you have no idea how this all fits together, and sometimes you make some moves that you think you need to move and that seem logical, but they actually become a loan snag to you. So what are some of the most common loan snags?
So we're going to look at your credit again. We're going to look for inquiries. So you want to make sure that you're not changing that situation. You're not adding a whole bunch of money to your credit cards. You're not going out into any new debt.
New debt. Okay,
right.
so Glenn, we were talking earlier, like you could go and you need a new appliance or something.
Right,
and
you're
they
buying
have,
a new
like-
house. You
and
want
they have,
washer and
like,
dryer,
90 days, same as cash.
or no financing for 12 months. All kinds of stuff like that.
Can that hurt in the
Sure,
process?
it can because they're just deferring those payments. So a lender is still going to have to
Count it against
count
you.
that payment in part of your debt to income ratios. Correct.
Right. So you have to have just the perfect debt to income ratio. In other words, the money that you have coming in versus the money you have going out. There's
It's part of the
not
qualification
too,
process.
Yeah, there's
right.
not too much going out, and they're like, yes, for what you have coming in and what you have going out, you can afford this payment. That's this income to debt ratio, and so you can mess it up by going to get these 12 months same as cash,
Right.
90
Be
days
careful.
same as cash. Well, I don't have a payment for 12 months, and the lenders are like, yeah, we don't care. We're going to count it against
So
you.
I would say this: it's best to do that after closing. But I have seen times where people come to me and say, "Glenn, I can only get this deal today,"
Right.
and they're going to defer the payments. Just communicate with me. Maybe it's going to be fine, but we still have to add that into the credit report. We have to know that information.
Right, so you do have to check with your lender before you go opening new lines of credit. So
Right.
don't open a new line of credit if you can help it.
Right.
If you have to, talk to your lender first. All right.
Yes,
Here's
communication
another
is
one.
key.
Here's another great one.